What's going on, guys? What's going on? Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, Q, Evan, Omar, Cowboy, Tommy, Umer? What's going on? Knockout Market. Tommy Luck already donating $5. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Donating $5 to St. Jude's. Peyton, Angel, Maritime Trader, Vicolito. What's going on, guys? Casera, what's going on? All right, let's take a look at the market. Rebounding a little. Not a surprise. As you guys know, my thesis was that we would take out December's low into this gap, and that would be the extent of this pullback until the inauguration. And then, 2025, I think, is going to be a lot shakier than previous years. What's wrong with this guy, Q? Load up the advertising? I have no idea what he's talking about. Now, do we necessarily have to take the entire gap? Well, we already took half of it and took December's low slightly. There's a chance that we, continue down, but today on a Friday with no news, we do have some news. Your ads on the live. Why is this guy already annoying me, bro? It's 5:30 a.m. here. You know what? Bye, bro. This dude is already complaining about something. All right. We have PMI at 10. It is considered red folder, so we'll see. But after how many days of negatives this? Let's see. Let's look at. One, two, three, 4, 5 straight days of red. On ES, and then 1, 2, 5 straight days of red on NQ. Obviously we could be in for a relief bounce today. One thing that I saw. One second. One thing that I saw on Tesla yesterday was Tesla is below the 20-day moving average, right? This right here is the 50-day moving average. We've never gapped below the 20-day moving average and not also hit the 50-day moving average. I was looking at this historically. That's never happened. It has always, once it goes below the 20, it always goes to at least the 50. Always. Going back since 2016, maybe even longer. No, sorry, since 20, what? Yeah, since 2010. Since 2010. So I do think we will get to that, at least that 350 level on Tesla. So we short like a mofo. No. Tesla already have 5 days of red. Now you want to short? You don't get rewarded for being late to the party, dude. What's interesting here, so when will you start increasing your Tesla position? My Tesla, I bought in the 150s. I have zero interest in buying it at 350. I have a lot of time to wait to see what happens. All right. What's interesting here, oh, I think we're going to have, today's going to be a big moving day for sure. Today's going to be a big moving day for sure because Asia session and London session were sideways. So what we're looking for essentially is a manipulative move and then trading the opposite direction. That's what we're looking for. What's going on, bro? Sabaho. So that's what we're looking for. London session was brutal. I mean, it looks like it didn't move. Yeah, if you were expecting, you know, fireworks or something, looks like it didn't move. Guys, there's 300 of you here. Hit that like button. Let other people find the stream. Unfortunately, the dumb like button is how YouTube prioritizes whether someone finds a stream or not. Anonymous, appreciate your donation to St. Jude's. Thank you. Hit that like button. I don't have to stream here. I could just stream in the Discord, but I'm trying to do something new for 2025 and provide more value by streaming before market open. As a freebie, and then taking the stream in-house. T Black donated $50 to St. Jude's. Appreciate it, man. How was your holiday? It was great. Did a lot of snowboarding. Hung out with the lady. It was good. Hopefully all of your guys' holidays were good. You know what did move nice is gold. I can't even snowboard anymore. Getting too old. How old are you? Swift Snail. Out of curiosity, how old are you? $48. The fuck? Man. You're only as old as you make yourself, dude. There are ways to take care of your body. 48 is not old. TJ Mathis. He gonna talk moves or what we doing? No, 48 is not old, dude. I'll be 45 this year. All right, so on NQ and ES, I wonder if we'll get it as part of the 850 macro, but I am looking for where the manipulative move is out of this consolidation. That's obvious to me. You have this consolidation. I want to see if we make a manipulative move up, spiking above one of these highs, or a manipulative move down, taking out at least Asia low before going up. This clown says 48 and still not married. He doesn't know that I'm married to his mom. She didn't tell him yet. The guy that you call dad is not your real dad, bro. I hate to break it to you on live stream. I usually don't like putting people on blast. Yeah, Carvana got hit with that short report. It's crazy because they were trading at 270, now trading at 190. But what I am looking for, honestly, I think I really want to monitor NQ and ES there. Let me look at RTY. I don't imagine RTY was any different. Yeah, ranging. YM, a little bigger of a range. I might want to try continuation short on gold here. So we hit the daily VI. Or is this the extent of it? Hold on. Did we take out yesterday's low? Why big sell-off in dividend stocks? What? Isn't SCHD based on the indices? Have you even seen what stocks are in SCHD? Like, did you ever look inside? Go to ETF.com and you can see it there. Okay, so let's see it here. So we fell below London low into this fair value gap. Let Let me see. It had a huge range. That's 50% of the range. Yeah, this might be a long here. There's 830 right there, so I do want to see it. Like, it did close above the 5 slightly, but I do want to see it close above the 3 and above 830. So we bounced off of equilibrium, which is 50% of this entire move. All right, up 100 per contract on this, 110. When I get to that high, I'll move the stop to break even. So if we get to 2670.4, I'll move it to break even. Yeah, the 15 is definitely a snag for sure because you have the 15 right there. So this is not a like a risk-free trade for sure. I would consider moving my stop up. I just want to see how it reacts to the 830 open right there. Yeah, I might get out of this at break even here if we don't get a push up quick. Actually, I'm moving my stop. I'm gonna move my stop here we have this, I have this balance price range in between here. And if it hits my stop, then I'll reassess. But I don't want my stop to be all the way down there. Because if it fails this, then I don't think it's time to long just yet. Again, we're back at 8:30. Let's see how it reacts to the 8:30 open. Pedro. Says, I think you're in the wrong trade. I mean, trading is just about risk management, dude. That's all it is. You're going to be wrong 4 out of 10 times. I don't really care about being wrong. I care about managing risk. Like, I can take 3 trades that have a $200 stop limit and 1 trade that hits $1,000 per contract. Why would I care? I'm not trying to be right every trade. I'm just trying to manage risk based on what I see. Yeah, I have no problem being stopped out on trades. It doesn't affect me mentally anymore like it used to when I was younger, for sure. I used to think every trade had to go my way. All right, back in the green on this trade. How long did it take you to overcome that? Honestly, years, man. Years. And it wasn't fun. I'll tell you that much. Have you noticed the bias in the last few weeks have been more difficult? I would say the middle 2 weeks of December for me. Everyone's gonna have a different answer. I would say the middle 2 weeks of December for me. Yeah, we're definitely difficult. We're definitely difficult. Waiting for these moves on NQ and ES. I need to see manipulation on both. Kind of surprised we haven't at the 850 macro. What is Tesla doing pre-market? Yeah, unfortunately, I think we're getting to that 50 MA on Tesla. I bought more TLT yesterday for whoever was asking me. So, increased bonds in my portfolio. Yeah, I might close this trade out near break even here. It's struggling at 830. So we rejected off the 15-minute or rejecting off 830. Was banking on this, the 50% of this entire range is where gold bounced from. But for sure, there is a chance, obviously, that it completes like a market maker sell model. You know, I move my stop way up to manage risk, and then I'll assess from there. Do I want to take another crack in it here in this 5-minute FEG? Because the setup is still live, to be honest. It's just the snaggy thing is 8:30 right there. So market is not even open, so it got time here. But I managed my risk and took a 200 stop instead of, you know, whatever it was, 500. But I still think that this is a live play. I don't want to be stubborn and just continue to take it. With 8:30 being right there. Because again, if you look at this chart on the 15-minute, there is definitely a chance. Like the setup looks like it could complete a sell model, right? You had the buy model here and then the sell model here. So I can't just rush to get an entry here, even if it hasn't really invalidated any longs from here. A close below this, in my view, and it would invalidate it. This to me is still the only setup here until we get manipulative moves on NQ and ES. I think we mitigate the daily FEG. There is no daily FEG. You're presupposing that. This is the date. This is today's candle. YM is the only one that's looking so far out of all the indices to potentially take liquidity. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, I'm very interested in what happens here. Even just to journal it. And I still think a long is not out of the question. But it certainly is not an A+ trade. Apex is only 50% off today. Did you try it? What's Nvidia doing pre-market? I have leaps on Nvidia. Hell yeah. If Nvidia gets back above 140 in this trend line, that would be sweet. Interesting. Yeah, if we get back above 830, I'll entertain a long again on GC. Otherwise, I won't touch it until it resolves further imbalances below off of this 15-minute. But again, being that this is equilibrium of the move, sorry, did I measured the move from wait. Yeah, from yesterday. From yesterday's low. All right. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna set an alert here at 8:30. I wanna see when, if it retests that again, because that's when I'll be interested in it. Bless you. Oh, okay. ES is now finally taking London high. It's creating a higher high. Market opens in 10 minutes. NQ's creating a lower high. Yeah, I wonder if NQ gets to London high or not. Guys, hit that thumbs up. Let other people find the stream. Interesting. NQ hasn't hit London high yet, but ES has. If that divergence remains, that's definitely bearish at open. But I don't think it will remain. Are you guys buying anything on the dip here? Interesting. Glad we didn't impulsively re-enter GC, and we mitigated the risk by moving the stop higher. What made you move the stop? Yeah, it was the 15-minute fair value gap. Like, there was a chance that, you know, that was the interim bottom. And that we could see a push up from here. But that 15-minute fair value gap and this structure, right, could confirm a sell model. So that's what made me move it. You know, went from like a 560 per contract stop to like 200. But I don't have a strong bias on on GC yet. So that's also why I'm not re-entering the trade. Like, the long here is not invalidated, but it's definitely under threat. So I would much rather have it confirmed than try to front run it and get smacked. Market opens in 4 minutes. If we get back above 830, I might take a long again. But I really want to see how NQ and ES react to the market open. All right, market opens in 1 minute. We're above 830 on GC. There's a 1 minute unicorn here right at 8:30 and 9:30. I might take it long. This music is so whack. Fuck this music. I can't trade like that. Yeah, if you're wondering why I'm so hung up on this setup, is because the setup is still there. Yeah, if it makes it above this 15 minute, then I think it's golden to go higher. Especially since the dollar is down. I'm gonna leave. All right. Holy shit! Look at RTY. See, this is the type of manipulation I'm talking about. Why is market ripping? Dude, the market just opened. I can't. I might go long on gold here. Bouncing off 830 IFVG. Rejected once off the 15-minute, again off the 15-minute. If it keeps testing this 15-minute, I think it punches through. We're nearing a macro right now. Wow, that shot up fucking quick. That shot up quick. It's already up 220 per con, 250. $260. Because of that 15-minute, up 300 per contract, guys. Dude, be lying? This is my real money account, bro. What am I lying about? You act like I'm showing you $1 million order. Somebody tell this moron how Thinkorswim works. It's crazy. You can actually see the account right up here. That's my account number. You're not smart enough, but if you were, you could do something with that. That dude is so dumb. I know. Plus, you saw me take a L on the first fucking gold trade, bro. I took a $200 stop. Like, the hell? All right, let's see what the profit target is. I moved my stop to break even already. Let me see what the profit target is. If we get above that 15-minute, guys, there's 2 minutes left. Let's see. I'm willing to let this go to 0. My stop is at break even. But we tested that 15-minute 3 times already. So, once again, bouncing off the equilibrium of the daily range, that 50% mark. Swept yesterday's low. Bouncing off 8:30 and 9:30. Let's see if that's enough to get us up to London high, midnight Asia high. It could very well reject and stop me out, but that's fine. I don't care about $200, $300. I want to go for a much bigger move here. London high at the minimum. So let's see. We do have news in 15 minutes. Manufacturing PMI in 15 minutes. That's red folder. The natural gas storage will likely affect oil too. Natural gas storage at 10:30. All right. Tesla might be good for longs intraday. Damn, bro. I had set my stop to break even. And it stopped me out on that push down. Is the dollar moving up? No, not even. All right, so back to break even. Will I enter this a third time? Oh, hell yeah. Uber is up another chunk. I'm long on Uber, by the way. That's one of the stocks that I'm really bullish on. I think Uber gets back to 70 real quick. Nvidia. Oh, yes. Where's my Nvidia call? Oh, hell yeah. The Nvidia leaps are up almost 10%. Very nice. All right. Is YM the first domino to fall here? Fuck, just straight tanking? Yo. We got news in 10 minutes. All right, say by the break even on gold. Amazon is ripping too. Should I wait for the news at 10? Fuck, this is what I was talking about earlier too. I said we're moving sideways. I'm waiting for the manipulative move. Mm-mm-mm. First move. Second move. Do you have the June expiration on NVIDIA Leaps? Let me check. Yeah, June 20th. They're up quite a lot today. What's the best way to play Uber? Um, Uber, I already have the March 21st leaps, but those are up already like 15%. I already sent out the analysis in the Discord a while back, so we got in that pretty early, but it's already made a pretty big move. Mm-mm-mm. So YM took liquidity here. Did it take Asia or London? No, but it swept that. I wonder. I might go long on YM. Let me see. There's not much here in terms of imbalance yet. What time frame are you in? It's right here. It's there and it's here. Mm. So neither ES or NQ really took out London low. We have equal highs there. Let's see. This is a 34-point stop. I wonder if news manipulates us up first. Microsoft at this price? No. I bought Microsoft way lower than that. But it doesn't mean it's bad. It's just not for me. Oh, wow. That's a news candle right there. Look how crazy that is. That's what Red Folder News does. So we took out these equal lows below midnight on RTY. Hmm. What about Ford? Uh, I like Toyota personally way more than Ford if we're talking about car companies. There's a 1 minute unicorn right there. Man, this is such a fast moving market, guys. This is such a fast moving market. Like, I don't even have time to get in limit orders if I want to get in. Let's set my stop to break even here. New highs. Oh, there might be SMT here. Let's see if ES makes a new high. Two two six 9.6. Like, this whole day for me is just scalping. This is really erratic. I wonder if RTY can get to new highs. All right, I might close this out here. Let's see if he can push. Wow, 420. Magic number. I mean, yeah, this is definitely a tough day. Um, this is definitely a tough day to set up your limit orders and wait and etc. Like so far, because of the news, obviously, um, it seems like markets been open for a while because I've been streaming for a while, but markets only been open for half an hour. So I think this will level out later in the day. But this goes to show that, high impact news has such a volatile effect on the market, which is why for you newbies who don't understand why we follow this stuff, um, it's we follow this stuff because of that, right? Like if you're not aware of that and you're in an NQ trade or something, even if you're trading SPY or QQQ, right? It's just even if you don't trade futures and you just trade options, and you look at this and you're like, what the fuck is going on? What's the news, etc. Um, that right there will save you. But also, uh, I haven't been able to really set up a trade and wait for it yet, right? Like I said, I think that will level out as the day progresses and we get this news behind us. But so far at the open and at the 10 o'clock hour, um, it's all for me just been scalping with market orders, which I do not recommend if you're still a newer trader. For sure, I don't recommend if you're still a newer trader because you have to be able to, market in, immediately know where your stop's going to go, set your stop, price moves up, move your stop to break even in case you get whiplashed by a news wick. It's not fun. For those that just joined, for transparency, I did take a loss on gold. The first trade of the day was a 200 and change per contract loss on gold. Yeah, wow, this Nvidia leap is up a lot. Do I need to cut losses on SMCI? Respectfully, I have no idea who you are. How the freak do I know what your losses look like on SMCI? A lot of times I'll get questions as if like I'm the one managing your portfolio. I have no idea who you are. But it also like questions like that goes to show market inexperience and the fact that you really shouldn't be stock picking at all. If you don't have a thesis, you don't have an entry, an exit plan, you haven't analyzed the company, you have no idea how to evaluate a company, you don't know if a company is too expensive or too cheap, you don't know what your time horizon is. Do you know what I mean? Um, so I don't think that based on questions like that you are in a position to stock pick. I think you can get to that position for sure with education, with diligence. You can get to a position where you're like, okay, I'm now comfortable at analyzing companies. I know what price SMCI is valued fairly at. These are the reasons that I'm holding it for the long term. But what most people do is they'll hear a YouTuber talk about a ticker symbol and then they'll just put money in it, which is so crazy to me. even it might sound contradictory, but even as a YouTuber who talks about stocks, it sounds so contradictory to me that you would just watch a video and then start throwing money around. It's crazy. Unfortunately, they don't teach stock education in schools enough, and it's not hard, right? Like if you just Google how to evaluate a company, you can learn in a weekend just the basics of what am I looking for? Cash flows. I'm looking for growth. I'm looking for, revenue growth. I'm looking for compounded annual growth rate. Like this stuff is not that hard, honestly. So it's like you can sit down on a weekend, and put a few hours on Saturday, a few hours on Sunday, and learn more than you've known about stocks in the last few years of just watching people talk about random ticker symbols and then buying it and then asking if you should cut your losses. If you're in that position, in my view, you should only be dollar cost averaging in the indexes. You should only be buying NASDAQ and S&P 500 if you're in that position, until you get to a point where you're comfortable analyzing companies and you have a plan for how much you're going to buy, what price you think it's valued fairly at, how much you're going to hold your trade, when you're going to cut it. Is your time horizon 1 year for SMCI? Is it 10 years because you really love what the company does? Anyway, long-winded way of saying, I don't think you should be stock picking. I don't think anybody should be stock picking. I'm not trying to pick on you. Because stock picking to most people, they don't put in any effort. They just type in 2 or 3 letters in their brokerage account and then put thousands of dollars into this random 2, 3, 4 letter ticker that they have no idea about. Right? Like if you go to, and by the way, I do an investing call once a month with the investing only team, right? There's a lot of people in the Discord who don't day trade or don't swing trade, and they're just there for the investments. So we go over the stuff, how to evaluate a company, how to tell whether a company's valued fairly. I think the investing only membership is $35 a month. It's not even that much, but you'll see that link in the description. But like most people haven't even done this, right? Like SMCI, what are the revenues? Okay. What is its cash flow situation look like? Okay. What does its valuation look like compared to its peers, right? And actually, compared to its peers right now, because it tanked, is actually valued pretty well if you're just looking at the PE ratios. But most people aren't doing these exercises, right? They're just typing in SMCI, buy 1,000 shares, and then asking, should I cut my losses? This is one of the more volatile days I've ever seen in the market. This is why I was saying it's going to be crazy. If you guys were with me in the beginning of the stream, I said because we had a very mellow Asia and a very mellow London, I think this session is going to go crazy. Oh, I didn't even realize what time it was. All right, guys. I'm going to stream the rest of the time in the Discord. So if you want to join, I'm going to stream the rest of this session up until New York lunch. So another 2 hours. I'm going to stream it in the Discord. If you want to join, click the link in the description. That's where I'll be streaming for the Discord only from this point on. Yeah, for those of you that are in the Discord, I'll see you there. If you want to join, click the link in the description.